topic to write my speech on, I was stumped. I couldn't think of anything. I went downstairs, sat on my couch, and stared at the wall for about 5 minutes, trying to think of something to write my speech on. Looked down at my dog sitting on the couch next to me and said, "Hey, why not write a speech on Labrador Retrievers?" So that's going to be the topic of my speech today. The Labrador Retriever is one of the many kinds of retriever breeds. They're a type of gun dog that retrieve waterfowl and other kinds of prey they bring it to the hunter. So what a gun dog does is after the hunter shoots any kind of, normally ducks is what the lab is used for, they will go and run or swim through the water of normally swamps or murky lakes. And they'll go swim, retrieve the duck, and bring it back to the owner without damaging it. They have soft mouths, are eager to please, love to learn, and are willing to obey. A dog with a soft mouth, it has the ability to carry prey, and normally ducks, in its mouth without piercing the meat with its bite. There's a picture right here of a black lab carrying a duck in its mouth. As you can see, it's gently biting in to the duck. It's not holding on to it as most other dogs would. A few other breeds of retrievers are the Golden Retriever, Chesapeake Bay Retriever, Flat-coated and Curly-coated Retriever, and the Nova Scotia Duck-tolling Retriever. The Nova Scotia Duck-tolling Retriever looks like a more compact Golden Retriever with a more reddish coat, and they have white markings on their face and paws. Labrador Retrievers are willing to please. The trainability of these dogs make them great assistants and service dogs, along with their close cousin, the Golden Retriever. Labs are even-tempered and are great around young children and the elderly. I remember that when my little brother Tyler was a baby, he was laying on the floor just after my mom had changed him. She left the room just for a minute to throw something away or get his bottle, and Kona would stand over him with all 4 paws or sit right next to him and protect him. Even when my mom was left for a second, she felt the need to protect Tyler. She was really gentle, but she let us know that if we were going to be around Tyler, we needed to be careful. We called her Nanny Dog, or Nana, like the dog from Peter Pan. When my little brother was a baby, I remember he was sitting on the couch, and one of us came and sat down kind of hard beside him, plopped down on the couch, and Kona looked over towards us, and I remember her giving a very soft growl, and that was really neat because I saw the protective mama dog side of her come out, and that was really neat. Labs and their close cousin, the Golden Retriever, are very popular pets in the UK, Australia, and the US. Many people think or assume that since the Labrador Retriever and the Golden Retriever are so similar, that they come from the same place. This isn't true. The Golden Retriever comes from Scotland, and the Labrador Retriever comes from Newfoundland. When the breeders of the early lab were trying to think of something to name the new breed, they couldn't name it the Newfoundland because that name had already been taken. So they decided to call it the Labrador after the sea in which it worked in, the Labrador Sea. The St. John's Water Dog was the lab's founding breed. It was bred with English, Irish, and Portuguese working dogs, as well as certain breeds of Mastiff. The lab is registered in 3 colors: black, chocolate, and yellow or cream. Labs are also very adorable as puppies, as you can see in this picture. Some labs have been bred to have a silver coat, but the purity of the bloodlines in these dogs is still under dispute. It's said that the lab has no silver genes in its blood. Many people think that you need a yellow lab and a yellow lab to make yellow lab puppies, or a black and a chocolate and a chocolate. But you can breed any color of lab and still get a mix of colors of a mix of puppies, or you can get 2 or 1 color. It really depends on the parents and the litter. Lab litters range from about 5 to 10 puppies, averaging about 6 to 7 per litter, and their average gestation period is about 63 days. Labrador Retrievers live for about 10 to 13 years and weigh from about 65 to 75 pounds. Well, they should weigh from 65 to 75 pounds. You see, labs love to eat. They're known for getting really obese and can get lazy. They'll stare a hole through your head until you give them food. Quote, Labradors have a well-known reputation for appetite. They are persistent and persuasive in requesting food. So, you really need to watch their diet and give them plenty of exercise. Labs are prone to hip and elbow dysplasia, as well as knee problems, eye problems, and obesity. Okay, now for the fun part. Here's some lab fun facts. They're considered the world's most popular breed. They're the most popular breed used for assistance dogs for the police. Labs can carry an egg in their mouth and not break it. They have otter-like tails that act like rudders in the water to help them steer. They have webbed toes that spread out when they're swimming to act like paddles. They have water-resistant coats, kind of like duck feathers. The water just slips right off of them. Almost all labs love playing in the water when it's their choice to play in the water. If you try and give them a bath, they'll hide. I love labs so much, and they're a very dear breed to me. I couldn't live without my lab, and I hope you learned something about them in my speech. Thank you.